I'm Maxwell.
Welcome to Seriously Cereal. Thanks to our supporters on Patreon, we now post 2 episodes every Saturday.
You can support the show for as low as $2 a month and get awesome rewards.
Do you like your cereal dry? Then you're a snacker.
Or do you prefer with milk? Then you're a spooner.
Today's cereal is...
Cookie Crisp.
It's full on just like chocolate chip cookies in a box.
Yep, and I cannot wait to try these. So, before we dive into Cookie Crisp itself, because I do have a little bit to say, right on the back here they have like some cute little like social media pictures with the wolf, the Trix Rabbit, and the Cocoa Puffs bird.
Is that what they're supposed to be?
Yeah, it's just stylized. But that robber and that policeman, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's those are the original mascots for Cookie Crisp.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think before the wolf, they had... Yeah, I think it was like the Cookie Cop and Crook. I think that was the dynamic.
I didn't remember that the wolf was a thing.
I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but I swear I saw it once. That's actually really nice touch if they did that. But
all I remember about Cookie Crisp is that it's tiny cookies. They're like full-on cookies.
Yeah, so let's dive right into cookies. As many of you might already know, we already reviewed the birthday cake Cookie Crisp, which I loved, but I've never...
not. Did I?
Brienne and I. I'm sorry. You probably had some like later or something, but...
I don't think I did, because I tend to not like birthday cake flavored things.
Those are actually pretty good. They're kind of like sugar cookies.
Yeah.
But these are... Yeah, I've never had... At least not from what I can remember, I've never had Cookie Crisp.
Also, what is birthday cake flavor?
Yeah, it's...
what is that?
It's just another way of saying cake, but cake flavor
but what
sounds
kind
bland.
of cake?
Birthday. But...
This is so
yeah, I have nothing but high expectations for these. It's like, you're absolutely right. They basically are like little miniature cookies.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was Vespudo all the time with the birthday cake Cookie Crisp because you're just dipping the cookies in the milk.
That's actually an interesting way to think about it. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, but what you and Jen say is true. This is definitely like made for snackers. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, it's not like literally marketed to them, but like this is the perfect snacker cereal. It's just basically a box of miniature cookies.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right in. Gosh, I just love how these look like actual like little chocolate chips in there.
Not as strong as a flavor as I remember.
They're very crunchy to start off with.
They are very crunchy.
Ah, there we go. I was about to say I wasn't getting very much chocolate, but there it is. This is
well,
yeah, these are very
each
good.
piece does have a different amount of chocolate on
That
it,
is
like
true.
a cookie, so.
That is true. The taste is very similar to the birthday cake Cookie Crisp, aside from the added addition of a little bit of cocoa from the chocolate. Yeah, it's kind of like a hard ginger snap vanilla wafer-esque cookie. Vanilla wafer cookie. That's a good example. They seem a bit crunchier than the birthday cake ones before they get soggy. The chocolate taste doesn't have a bit of bitterness to it. It's actually really subtle. I'm not actually getting it every time, but it's actually not so bad.
No, it's not strong chocolate flavor.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little bit salty. I'm wondering what that's from.
Maybe it's like made almost like an actual cookie, and like they add like a little bit of salt to bring out the flavor. Maybe it was just a little
I highly doubt that. I'd assume it's something in the recipe that like makes it rise or like the baking soda or whatever. But now I'm curious. Box. Let's see if I can get it, you guys.
Hey!
Okay.
The record is untarnished.
No! It has been, remember?
No.
I dropped one of the tiny ones.
They'll never know. Unless that actually got posted in it.
OMG, you're right. There's salt. There's like legit salt. I mean, there's baking soda, but there's also salt.
Yeah. But I mean, I know, from what little I know about baking, I have heard about that. Like.
Oh, well, yeah, in baking you do, but I don't expect the people with cereal companies to be like, you know what will be nice to actually bring out the sweetness in this cereal is to add a little bit of salt.
In my opinion, the Cookie Crisp actually gets a little bit better after it's soggy, and that seems about the same with this one as it was with the birthday cake one. I think because it's like soaking in the milk, a little bit more of like the chocolate flavor like soaks into it, it's into like the cookie, and that gives it a little more sweetness, which is actually very nice.
Yeah.
Also, they're just a little too firm to start off with for my taste. So like the milk like kind of like softens that. It makes it a little more.
You know, these are
chewable.
A lot more bland than I thought they were, and that does not surprise me. They don't actually have a lot of things flavoring it in the cereal itself. I wish they would add like some spices or something.
Yeah, I guess that just goes to show, but like in terms of the chocolate flavor, it is the chocolate chips, and there's like cocoa in the like recipe.
They say there is cocoa in it, but I'm assuming it is just the chocolate chips.
Yeah, so it literally comes, you know, the chocolate chips.
It's not bad. It's just a little bit more bland than I'd like.
Very interesting, though.
It is a nice one to snack on, though. It's like the chocolate doesn't melt on your hands or anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that actually is a nice thing, because so many chocolate chip cookies do that. And actually, like, especially, like, if you get it, like, at, like, if you get it at, like, KFC and there's, with, like, the food, it's, like, melting. It's just, ugh. I just don't like that. And that happens a lot with, like, regular chocolate chip cookies, too. But
well, yeah, but you want them, like, right out of the oven when they're warm.
Yeah. But still, this is pretty good. I'm glad I finally got a chance to try it. As a spooner, I am going to give it a 4 out of 5 spoons.
Oh, hi. Okay.
Yeah, it was I think I expected a little bit more chocolate flavor, but it was good. I think my only real complaint is that when compared to the birthday cake one, and I'm not sure if it was just like more milk that time or not, but it seemed a little bit firmer than the birthday cake one, which I wasn't really a fan of.
Yeah.
It was a little more crunchy than I expected. But after sitting in the milk for a while, it did soften up, and it was just a much like more pleasant experience. And it was very good. Like the cookie taste was good. The chocolate, while subdued, was actually pretty tasty. I think it just needs to hit that balance between like subdued and prominent for me. It likes to like be right in the middle, and this was just a little too subtle for my taste. That's it.
Sure. Yeah. I think I have a very similar opinion on it. I think I would give it a 3 though, just because it bothers me a little bit more when things are bland. And I definitely agree. I wish there was more of a chocolate taste, and I did expect more of a chocolate taste. I think possibly if they had added some chocolate like to the cereal instead of just having like the chocolate chips, maybe that would have helped. I know that's like not like a classic chocolate chip cookie thing. I just think it would have added more flavor, or cinnamon or something. Just something to give it a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
However, I do think it was an okay cereal. I think it was an average cereal. I try not to do too many 3s in terms of spoons, just because it's a little boring. I mean, but that's like the average, you know? And I feel like a lot of cereals are average.
Which is perfectly fine.
Sure. I mean, if they were better, it would be better.
Yeah.
But,
but if it's average, then it's fine. You break even. Just try a little harder next time.
But I would give it a 3, and it's not a bad cereal.
Yeah. Maybe they could do like one of those like, you know, double chocolate cereals with like
that
chocolate.
I would definitely try.
Yeah, actually that honestly might be something we want to pursue it. That would probably solve all my complaints about this. Yeah. Glad I could finally try these. Good stuff.
Thanks for watching Seriously Cereal.
Have you tried the cereal? What did you think of it? And what cereal should we do next? Let us know in the comments.
And head on over to our Patreon page for exclusive rewards and a sneak peek at our future plans.
And don't forget, hit that big red YouTube subscribe button so you never miss an episode.
See you next time!